Welcome to Varlamore Part 3. We've been waiting for this one for a while. We have a huge brand new area with new ways to train and plenty of new monsters and bosses to fight. Per usual with these big updates, I'm late to the party because of work. But let's just say that was tactical because by the time I was ready, some cursory quest guides were out and I was ready to jump right into it. Even though it's kind of a filler, I really like the scrambled quest. A lot of people were complaining, but I thought the puzzle was pretty fun. We haven't had a freeform puzzle like this in old school RuneScape. And the ending definitely was uneventful. Nothing tragic or interesting happened at all. Next, we moved on to the Shadows of Custodia quest, which unlocked a new Slayer dungeon and a new Slayer monster with it. The other Custodian stalkers are weak to slash, so I grabbed my Soul Reaper and Oath Plate and headed over there. They seem to be pretty AFK aside from their bleed attack, so I decided to camp there while finishing work. I managed to get some broken antlers which make the new Atlatl dart tips, as well as some alchemist signets, which I used to open the chest down in mastering mixology. Seems like each one gives you an Aldarium, which is a really nice perk because those are a pain to get. I didn't end up getting the Antler Guard, which is a new offhand primarily for peers, but in the 333 KC I did, I made about 900k, plus another 400 from the signets. Finally, I was on to the final Dawn quest. To be honest, I was trying to blow through this pretty quick, so I kinda spacebarred my way through it, but visually it was fantastic and the puzzles were really creative and fun, and hands down the best quest boss fight so far. With that quest complete, I received the Arcan Blade, which is a 60 attack weapon that has a really solid special attack, and with some accuracy as well as prayer bonuses over the DSim at the cost of 2 strength, I'm definitely gonna have to grab this thing on my pier one of these days, which will give me a chance to pay a bit more attention to the quest. Now on to the main part of this update and the focus of this video. The Doom of The Doom of Macchiatel is a new wave-based delve boss, and from what I've seen, this is going to be some of the most challenging content in the game. I think this is what we're going to go with. It seems like most people are using range to start out with. I don't have a third synapse, so I'm going to use the Staff of the Dead to autocast, and I do have an Emberlight. I'm sure the setup's going to change a lot as we go. With the Pendant of Eights, you can activate this statue over here. It's located on the east side of the rainforest, and then you can run up this way to the lift down into the Tenali Cavern, and then you just run north to the boss. The first few waves kind of seem a little brain dead, but now that I have some grub spawning in this weird phase where you have to keep his shield down, it's starting to get a little bit overwhelming. It seems like the grubs damage the shield, so I'm trying to pop them as they get close. Yeah, that got hectic quick. I think I'm going to claim there, even though I do have some resources. I can't imagine how hard the next wave is. Ooh, these are, I think, unique. I've been seeing people get them, so let's claim that, and we'll come back in. Holy... There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I don't know, I've maybe done a total of like 25 waves. Let's see the stats on these things. They're not bad, even without all the other boots attached to them. I'm trying Ranger boots, but my Group Iron teammate actually got me a pair just a few weeks ago. I had gotten him a Pegasian crystal way back, but that means I can actually attach all these together. I think I just used these on here. Treads and 4. Oh, I need demon tears. No, I can't even make them yet. If this number isn't a reflection of how quick I got these, then I don't know what is. As you might know, and as I might have mentioned, I'm an Iron Man, and these boots are amazing, but yeah, I did have some temptation to drop them over. Overall, my drive for best in slot gear won, and at this point nobody knows how rare these are, so who knows when I could see a pair again. I steeled myself to lose at least 500 mil on them, and got back in there to grind some tears out. If you're enjoying this, make sure to leave a like for my pain. Overall, I'm slowly improving. I'm trying not to get too greedy, but also trying to push deeper whenever I can and have the supplies to try. Some of the mechanics definitely feel frustrating. It does feel like they almost didn't test a lot of this stuff, but we'll see how things progress. Finally, I have 4,000 tears, which is enough to add 1 boot, and I think because I'm primarily ranging, I'm going to add the Ranger boots first. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of how these look, but man, they're good. People have started to realize that your strength bonus matters a lot, and weapons that hit multiple times really help. When you're attacking the shield phase that's protecting from mage and range, you can swing with your melee weapon and get a ton of damage in. Yo, my Group Iron teammate Zexer has been chopping these tears while he's AFK. He's given me enough to put the rest of the boots together. There goes one. It's not going to do parentheses for every single one, is it? And there goes the Eternals. Oh, it says max. That's actually really cool. I'm sure most people know at this point, but if you go into the chest here, you can open it and get some ancient teleporters. You can set these up, like one here and then one down at the end of the hallway here, and you can teleport between the two, which saves you a lot of time running down the corridor. I don't even want to tell you how long I've been running up and down that thing. I've been burning through my potions, so I'm going to start taking some hard food as long as I'm just practicing like waves 1 through 5 or 6. It's definitely enough to get me through. Pretty much no supplies there getting to wave 6. Just a couple food and like half a brew. So my GIM teammate is not going to be online for a day or so I convinced him to let me borrow his T-Bow and ZCB. We kind of keep our banks separate and just pass on dupes, so I rarely get a chance to use these, and this should be a 10 or 15% increase in DPS, so I'm very excited to try them out. Wave 7, sometimes it's hard to look at the tiers and things and know that I'm definitely going to lose this, but I have to push it if I want to get better. Was that 3 ranges in a row? What was that? Yes! Yes! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Oh my god, I'm so lucky, I can't believe that. And I got my my servant here working on some shards for me. I think I might have enough with his 5k. He's really kind of carrying this video behind the scenes, but if I get some more boots, even though they're 500-600 mil, he's getting them. So I guess it works out for him. Same with those gloves. I think they're like 150 mil right now, maybe 200. Alright, let's grab that cloth out and then tormented bracelet and see how many tiers we have. Boom. Oh, cool animation. Wish I was standing back for it. Whoa, that was really cool. They definitely look really cool. They look a lot better than just the bracelet from before. It's just, what the f is that? I am starting to feel like I'm not going to be able to actually get through this. There's people in the clan, there's like 3 or 4 people that are able to do it now, but I don't know, even with this gear, it just feels like there's maybe too many things going on. I at least want to get to wave 8. Not to complain, but it is a little frustrating to see people like spam sandfuse and stuff and dragon arrows at this, where I'm having to kind of conserve resources because I'm on an iron. But I guess that's what makes Iron Man what it is. I do enjoy the challenge most of the time, but is it tough to like see your supplies getting low and know that you're gonna have to take a break from doing what you want to do to go make supplies or farm stuff? Was not clean, but wave 6 down. That's when I've been getting hard stuck on a little bit. And I do have the supplies for wave 7, even though it's not going to be easy with this. I almost had it. There's just too many grubs coming, and that delay on the mage just makes it impossible. Alright, what I'm going to do is switch to Void and potentially add on Dragon Throwing Knives, because the ZCB spec on the car doesn't do much because it's already low health by the time it goes into the car phase. The accuracy is already super noticeable, like, worse with Void. I missed my first ZCB already. I feel like just for my general, like, sanity going through the things, the overall accuracy is probably better than, I don't know, because I'm just trying to push wave 8, and that's, like, necessary to have Void. I feel like it's such a big upgrade. This was my first wave 8 attempt. I had made it, and I only had 2 brews, but I wanted to get in there and just see how it was. Plus, who knows how long I was going to have to T-bone ZCB. It's tough. I mean, now I feel like I could do it. I was like ready to call it at wave 7 and feel good about it, but... Alright, let's see what this loot is. Wave 7 down. Not that great loot. I don't feel that bad leaving it. But, man, is it low supplies for wave 8. Yeah, that's tough to deal with. Holy shit. Halfway through the wave 8 again. After failing wave 8 a few times, I decided to go back and just grind out 1 through 6 with the remaining time I had with the T-bow and the ZCB. I wanted to get the fundamentals down, and I was getting too frustrated trying to push it. And sadly, it was time to give back the T-bow and the ZCB and lose about 15% DPS. But the purpose was served, and I felt like I had gotten a lot better at the waves. So many supplies at level 8. Hopefully I can do it. Man, that was a slow wave 8, but a clear's a clear, right? Super glad I can say I beat that pre-patch, if they do patch it, but I did use some cheesy strats, and also I did wait for spec back, so not the cleanest skill ever, but let's get rid of these arrows and start using some more budget gear. Alright, level 6 complete. Let's... Oh, I hit the send by accident! No! Oh, there's no way I do it with this supplies. Up wave 7, I definitely can't go for 8 with that. Oh! Oh! No way! No way! No way. A second pair. I got the second boots right around 760, which is really good. I've seen a lot of people that are close to 1,000 waves and pushing 8s more than I am and have not gotten anything, so pretty darn lucky. I'm telling you, this is pre-update and it feels like something weird's going on because nobody's getting anything 8 or above, it seems like. And part of that's because not a lot of people are finishing 8s, but still, it seems...
Harper, what'd you get from me?
You just trade me, dude. Where you at? Not even geared up, not even grinding the boss.
What's cutting what? Oh my god, dude!
Oh, there's 670 mil right now.
Oh my god!
Enjoy them. That's a good trade for the ranger boots you got me.
Oh, dude, now I'm indebted. This is horrible.
Good luck.
Oh my gosh, this is sick, bro.
On that positive note, we're going to wrap this chapter of the Varlamore adventure up here. Overall, I think the Delve is some of the best content that's been released. I still find myself thinking that they didn't test a lot of stuff, but I think overall, everyone in the community is feeling super positive about the state of the game in general. If you enjoyed it and made it this far, make sure to leave a like and a comment. I just hit 10,000 subscribers, and you have no idea how much that means to me. And for those missing my PvP and pure content, I have something pretty interesting coming next. But until then, wish me luck on the Eye of Ayak, and I'll see you guys next time.